When Fawlty Towers first aired in the 1970s, few could have predicted the lasting impact it would have on television history. With only 12 episodes, it managed to achieve what many long-running series could not, becoming a timeless classic. Its humor was sharp, fast-paced, and often uncomfortable in the best way, pushing boundaries without losing its comedic core. At the center of it all was John Cleese, whose portrayal of Basil Fawlty brought a unique mix of frustration, arrogance, and vulnerability. The show didn't just aim for laughs, it explored human flaws in a way that felt both exaggerated and relatable. Even decades later, it remains a benchmark for sitcom writing and performance, often studied and admired across generations. The real-life inspiration behind Basil Fawlty, the character of Basil Fawlty, wasn't created out of thin air. During the filming of Monty Python's Flying Circus, the cast stayed at a hotel run by a notoriously difficult manager named Donald Sinclair. His unusual behavior left a strong impression, especially on John Cleese. Stories of his strictness, suspicion, and lack of hospitality became the foundation for Basil's personality. Cleese saw humor in the contradiction, a man completely unsuited to his role. This real-life encounter sparked the idea for a character who constantly struggled to maintain control, while everything around him fell apart. By exaggerating these traits, Cleese and co-writer Connie Booth transformed an uncomfortable experience into one of television's most iconic comedic figures. The creative partnership that made it work behind the brilliance of Fawlty Towers was the creative partnership between John Cleese and Connie Booth. Their collaboration brought balance to the show, Cleese's bold comedic instincts paired with Booth's grounded storytelling. Together, they created a world that felt chaotic, yet carefully constructed. Booth also played Polly, a character who often acted as the calm center amid Basil's constant turmoil. Their writing process was meticulous, with scripts going through multiple revisions to ensure every joke landed perfectly. Even after their personal relationship ended, their professional respect remained strong, allowing them to complete the series without compromising quality. This dedication is one reason the show feels so polished, with each episode delivering tightly woven humor and memorable moments. A cast that elevated every scene, while Basil Fawlty is unforgettable. The supporting cast played an equally important role in shaping the show's success. Prunella Scales brought sharp wit to Sybil Fawlty, effortlessly countering Basil's outbursts with calm authority. Meanwhile, Andrew Sachs created one of the most beloved characters in Manuel, whose misunderstandings added layers of comedic chaos. Each actor contributed something unique, turning simple situations into memorable scenes. Their performances felt natural despite the exaggerated circumstances, making the humor more effective. The chemistry among the cast ensured that even the smallest interactions carried weight. It wasn't just about delivering lines, it was about timing, expression, and the ability to react in ways that enhanced the overall comedy. Themes beneath the laughter, at its core, Fawlty Towers is more than a collection of jokes. It explores themes like social ambition, insecurity, and the desire for approval. Basil's constant attempts to impress certain guests reveal his deep-rooted anxieties, while his treatment of others highlights his internal struggles. These elements give the show depth, allowing viewers to laugh while also recognizing the human flaws being portrayed. The humor often comes from situations spiraling out of control, but the underlying emotions make it relatable. This balance between comedy and insight is what sets the show apart. It doesn't rely solely on punchlines. It builds entire scenarios where every action leads to another, creating a chain reaction of humor that feels both inevitable and surprising. The episode that sparked debate, one episode of Fawlty Towers continues to generate discussion even today: the Germans. In this episode, Basil, after suffering a head injury, behaves erratically while interacting with German guests. The humor is rooted in his inability to handle the situation appropriately, leading to increasingly awkward moments. While many viewers interpret the scene as satire aimed at Basil's ignorance, others have found certain elements uncomfortable. Over the years, this has led to debates about how such content should be presented to modern audiences. Some platforms have chosen to edit or temporarily remove parts of the episode, while others advocate for preserving it in its original form. The discussion reflects changing perspectives on comedy and how it evolves over time. Balancing satire and sensitivity, comedy often walks a fine line, and Fawlty Towers is a clear example of this balance. The show's intent was to highlight the absurdity of its characters, particularly Basil, rather than to target any specific group. However, humor that once felt acceptable can be interpreted differently by new generations. This doesn't necessarily diminish the show's value, but it does invite thoughtful conversation. Understanding the context in which it was created helps viewers appreciate its intentions while recognizing that perspectives change. Many fans argue that preserving the original material allows for a more honest reflection of its time, while others support adjustments to ensure it aligns with contemporary values. Both viewpoints contribute to an ongoing dialogue about the role of comedy in society, a legacy that continues to influence. Despite having only 12 episodes, Fawlty Towers has left a lasting legacy. It has been recognized by institutions like the British Film Institute as one of the greatest television series ever made. Its influence can be seen in countless sitcoms that followed, many of which adopted its fast-paced structure and character-driven humor. The show's ability to remain relevant speaks to the strength of its writing and performances. New audiences continue to discover it, finding humor that still resonates decades later. Its impact extends beyond entertainment, serving as a case study in how to craft effective comedy that stands the test of time. The lives beyond the show. The cast and creators of Fawlty Towers went on to pursue diverse paths after the series ended. John Cleese continued a successful career in film and television, appearing in projects like A Fish Called Wanda and lending his voice to animated hits such as Shrek 2. Connie Booth stepped away from acting to focus on a different profession, while Prunella Scales remained active in the industry for many years. Andrew Sachs continued acting in various roles, leaving behind a rich body of work. Each of them contributed to the show's enduring reputation, ensuring it would be remembered long after its original run. Why the show still matters today, what makes Fawlty Towers truly remarkable, is its ability to remain engaging across generations. Its humor, while rooted in a specific time, continues to feel fresh because it is driven by character and situation rather than trends. The conversations surrounding certain episodes highlight its relevance, showing that it still has the power to provoke thought as well as laughter. Whether viewed as a masterpiece of comedy or a reflection of its era, the show invites audiences to engage with it on multiple levels. Ultimately, its legacy lies not just in its jokes, but in its ability to spark discussion, entertain viewers, and remind us of the complexities of human behavior, all within the setting of a small, chaotic hotel.